Hello everyone, I am Keelan Berrien, and I just want to say we would like to start at this half of our newscast with a Martin Luther King Day of Service. So instead of using today as a day off, many organizations use it as a day on to honor Dr. King's legacy of bettering our communities and standing in solidarity. So there's a great quote from Dr. Martin Luther King saying that old law about an eye for an eye leaves everybody blind. The time is always right to do the right thing. Well, today, Feed More Western New York is reflecting that quote with different food drives and deliveries to Buffalo's communities. They kicked off events at Hamburg High School, standing outside for a food drive, then gathered in the school's gym for an MLK Day assembly. But there were also students from Elmwood Franklin working with Feed More doing home deliveries. I spoke with Catherine Schick with Feed More Western New York, and she values the work of the organizations and volunteers are doing because it reflects the legacy Dr. King left.
We believe that, all of our community members should, come together to take care of one another and celebrate one another. And events like all of these volunteer opportunities today to help our fellow neighbors in need are really representative of Dr. King and his wonderful legacy of service for our communities.
And that legacy to better communities was shown on 5 different delivery routes. Feed More and partnering volunteers loaded buses with these coolers and ovens full of meals to hand out. And later on tonight, we will talk a little more about Dr. King's legacy and how the service acts today reflects his philosophy. But for now, Keelan Berrien, Channel 2 News.
Keelan, thank you. And today, the Michigan Street African American Heritage Corridor Commission is observing MLK Day by collecting blankets. The blanket drive is happening at the Commission's office at 111 Genesee Street or at 143 Broadway Avenue in Buffalo. You can drop off new blankets until 5 o'clock. Just another example of how Western New Yorkers are using this day to help the community.
We went up to Kenesha's Student Center and we saw all of these young families, and they didn't have blankets and they had to prep for the storm, and food took the money. So what are you going to try aside, a blanket or food? And that's how we came up with the blanket drive.
Blankets are being distributed at the historic Michigan Street Baptist Church.